Hey, welcome, come on in. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Midlife Crisis. It's about time for a garage update, so let's get right into it. All right, it's been about 2 to 3 months since I gave you guys the garage update. Today I'm gonna take you on the progress of the shop. So if you remember back in the last video, I had to move into a warehouse because we sold our old house, and I had to have a place for all my cars, my collectibles, and my family's stuff. So here we are 2 to 3 months later, and I'm gonna take you guys through all the projects. We've got some things done, some things are still in the mist, but I want to give you guys a little update and take you through it all. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Remember that every subscription helps the channel grow and bring it to a new audience. So let's get into it and show you all the updates. I want to give you a little sneak peek as to what's coming to the shop. Before we go inside, let's go back outside and show you guys what I'm talking about. And there it is. My next Facebook Marketplace purchase. I was able to procure a 2-post 9,000 pound lift. I'm really excited about it because 9,000 pounds, we can do trucks, we can do pretty much anything. So I'm going to take you through the entire process of installing it, getting it hooked up and testing it out. So in the next video, you're gonna see us install this thing. So we did finish the floors. So this is just a full concrete epoxy. Texas decorative concrete coatings came in, you know, diamond sanded the whole entire floor. We went with a red, blue, black, gray, and white epoxy flake, and then did a clear coat on top of it. I think it makes the floor look great. We matched it with the Midlife Crisis color scheme, and it's still hard to find a nut or a bolt on this floor, but we will persevere, I guess. I don't know, Edward. It's Edward's problem, not mine. He drops the bolts. I just hand him a new one. Now we will take you on a sneak bird's eye of the floor. One of the first things we need to do is we need to get some security. It's not state of the art, it's not anything special, but just like everybody at their house, we got a Ring doorbell. Make sure we know when those packages get delivered. But we have cameras on the outside as well as cameras on the inside. So when we're at work, we can still take a peek at the cars, and and we get to check out what Edward's doing when we're not here. For those of you that have been longtime subscribers and have been following the channel for a while, you'll remember back when I got this used 4-post lift on Facebook Marketplace. So apparently I have an affinity for used automotive parts and tools, but it just saves a little bit of money. I had the 4-post lift moved from the old garage to the new garage. We have it installed. I need to get some axle grease right now. This has got this white, not so nice goo on it. That's not the right grease for making it go up and down. But it fits, everything's working. We can double stack the cars, giving us a little bit more room since we have 22-foot ceilings. We aren't quite where we want to be with the detailing stuff. So as you can see down here, yeah, right there. We kind of got, one thing we haven't made as much progress on as we'd like is the detail station. So right now, as you can see, the detail supplies are kind of just laying all around. But one thing we had to do before we could actually build the detail station is we had to get the water down to this corner. So as you can see up in the ceiling, so when we were installing the lights and we had the scissor lift here, the water from the landlord is coming in up at the ceiling. The next place is right now a little bit hard to get to just because we're building the walls. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek where the other side, so we're coming completely 180 degrees to the other side of the shop. And we've got the same exact thing going on with the PEX and a valve for now. So at least we have all of the water plumbed to the locations we want. So obviously it was a dark dungeon last time. We had no lights in here. So we went with some high bay lights that we got on eBay. I'll put a link in the description below. We still got a couple of the wrong breakers in there because I bought the wrong thing, but that's kind of what I do. But we'll get those swapped out. But they are bigger breakers than I actually need. But so we did full-on conduit. We did all the light switches. As you can see, we are still getting things going. Even though today, right now, we have 6 high beam lights. The plan is that we're gonna have a couple different lighting schemes in here for photos, for video, and it's all gonna be on the dimmer. But right now, we just got the high bay LED lights. Each one of them is, I think, 6,000 lumens, but it totally brightens this place up. So take a look. Even though we're still under construction, I still wanted to put some decorations up. So $9.99, $10.99, every single day I kind of get a new flag in the mail, and we're trying to get as many brands as we can. So if there's a brand of flag that you want to see, please let me know. Drop a comment down below and we'll see if we can add it to the shop. We're gonna keep on adding stuff, so I'm super excited. I'm sure I got something in the mail right now. All right, we're gonna go check the mailbox and see if any new flags have shown up, so follow me. Should unlock the door. There we go, all right. So we did get one piece of mail. I did order some upholstery samples for the interior of the SL55, so let's see what this is. It is, so World Upholstery and Trim has sent me a couple different gray samples for the SL55. We'll check them out. I don't know if these are any of them that I'll use in the car, but maybe, who knows. While we were doing the lights, we also kind of did the distribution of the electrical. So I wanted to get that done before we did all walls and all that kind of stuff. So the way that we did it was, we just did a distribution of 1/2-inch conduit throughout both sides of the shop. We're still working on that side. We got to run a 208 for the 2-post lift, but all along here we've got quad plugs all the way across, and then we're gonna be able to use this as a distribution for other side lighting and stuff like that. So the lighting, the electrical goes in both ways, and then we have, from a lighting perspective, we still got to put the dimmer switches on here, but the idea is that we can control all the lighting from either the back door or the front door. So right now it's on a 3-way switch. You walk in the door, it's dark. You turn on the lights, but you can do it from other sides. So still a work in progress, but at least the backbones of the electrical are complete. Thanks, Ray. Really appreciate all the help. I am a little bit frugal, so we will be putting up, there was a sale, an Amazon sale on, I know a lot of you guys have the Barina LED lights in your garage, so we will be using some Barinas in here as well for some different lighting options. All right, so for those of you that remember from the first video, this is not only my shop, but it's also my wife's and my daughter's and my son and all of our household stuff since we moved to a lot smaller house. This is also our attic. This is our garage from the house. So I have started a project to basically put some plywood and some stuff down in the attic at the house so I can move some of this back. It's organized chaos, but it's out of the way. It works for now, but we're gonna get that a little bit more organized in the next shop update. I promise, I really do. Many of you may wonder what I do for a living, why I afforded this a little bit of extra discretionary income to work on cars and play around on YouTube. Well, this is not only my garage, this is also kind of my home office because I'm the father of 2 special needs children, and then during COVID, with the kids being home all the time, I needed a place to work. So at the last house, I moved my home office into the garage. And so we just continue to do the same thing. So when I'm not out on the road and I'm not out, my day job is I am a technology sales exec for a company here in San Antonio. One of the most fantastic things. I work for a great company who not only lets me kind of fulfill my own destiny, I get to be my own entrepreneur while still being employed by a great company. And so I get a couple of sales awards. I've been very, very blessed. I work with some great people, and so when I'm not in the office, this is my office. So right now, my desk, as you can see, it's combination tool area as well as my work area. So for those of you that might be my customers or might be my coworkers, when you see the cars in the background, this is where I'm at. I'm at my shop, and I get quiet. I'm able to work here. I'm able to do all my different things and surround myself with all the stuff that makes me happy. Every time I go anywhere that has the little die-cast cars, Lowe's is probably one of the places I get the most. So I'm a big F1 fan, and I needed a refrigerator. So I like Ferrari, I like Red Bull team, but we had to get something to keep the drinks cold here in the shop. So another find on Facebook Marketplace was this really large retail Red Bull fridge, and there's not much in it. We got the water, we've got some root beer. I don't know why I have root beer. I don't really drink root beer, but if you like root beer, come and have one. We got 1 Mike's Hard Lemonade left, and then when I moved out of my old house, we had a bunch of Trulies, which might as well be White Claw. I don't drink it, but if you like hard seltzer spritzer, come grab one because I don't want them. And then mostly Coke Zero, my choice. So, but I love the neon lights. It fits perfectly. Good profile, so it's the start of our little kitchen here at the shop. Imagine the next evolution. So you saw my office over there. This is going to be the lounge area. Well, below is going to be the lounge area, and up with the mezzanine is going to be my office area. So we're going to kind of talk conceptual here. Obviously, I've got some comfy chairs. I've got car parts, you don't see this right here. This is the next modification on the AMG GTS. Edward just clear coated it, and we're gonna get that put on this week, hopefully. Edward, hurry up. We've got comfy chairs, we've got the rugs, we've got some TVs that need to be hung, microwave, stereo, but right now it is just kind of an area for the kids to hang out in while working on stuff, but hopefully this kind of gives you guys an idea. Now, let's talk air conditioners. South Texas, this shop is 1,200 square feet. It's a 30 by 40, 22-foot ceilings. I could have went with a bigger unit, but right now I went with two 1-ton slit ductless units. Now you're probably going, Craig, why are they one on top of the other? You got to remember, at some point, there's going to be a roof. There's going to be a floor right here from the mezzanine. And so right now, one will feed the top, one will feed the bottom. As you'll notice, all of you European and people in the world that use the metric system, it's in Celsius. We're close to Mexico. They're Mexican manufactured split ductless. So I just had to learn how to convert Celsius, so not a big deal. I can do it. It's just math. I hope you guys enjoyed this shop update. Please remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see where the shop build goes, make sure you stay tuned and watch the next video. As always, give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching. And I have to get back to work, but y'all have to go, so need to get to booting, get to walking, get the heck out.